Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at, and I understand that my voice is competing with some moron on the parkway going about 85 and a 30, but regardless, we're going to be taking a look at the DC Universe Classics Orange Lantern Lex Luthor. This is from Wave 17, and this was the Anti-Monitor Build-A-Figure, one of my favorites. I do own this one, kind of missing some of the parts, and my hope is that I'll get some of these figures and maybe I can piece them back together. But it's mainly just the tubing and stuff there. So out of the other figures in this line, I do have the Atom. I do now have this one. I have the Black Lantern Hal Jordan in box, but I'm keeping it in box. And then I have the White Lantern loose without the Build-A-Figure part. I also do have the Sinestro Corps Scarecrow and the Blue Lantern. Wait, do I have them? Yeah, I just looked back there. I do have him. The Blue Lantern Flash. I do not have the Star Sapphire Wonder Woman, though. She seems to be the one that I'm missing. So hopefully one day I'll grab her. But I did recently get a regular Star Sapphire figure, so that was pretty nice. But let's take a look at the accessories, and then we can take a look at the figure. Here is the Anti-Monitor Build-A-Figure piece. It is his, what is this, left leg, which is pretty cool. A lot of articulation there, being, what, nearly a decade plus later. So this is still really, really cool. I love that. We also have this loose, no like holder thing or no like ream for it, but an orange lantern. I do already have this. I think it's the same one. Yeah, I just had to look back there again. It's the same one. I got it loose at Toying Around one time. I'm sure in some video you can go see me, go over that. But yes, we do have that. And then I also have right here the Orange Lantern Lex Luthor. So we'll take a look at the bottom here. It's pretty much the same thing as his, and you know what, actually I do have that figure, so let me grab that quick. Hopefully doesn't make anything fall down, but there we go. It's pretty much the same build-up as his normal, like, Kryptonian suit or, like, exosuit thing. There's just a couple little differences. He's a little bit slimmer, and you can see the Orange Lantern logo there on the front, although because of the translucent effects, it is kind of difficult to see that. So let me see if I can... There we go. Then pulling him up here, you can see he's kind of got this cool little loincloth thing going. And then, yeah, again, there's just so much going on with that translucent orange. I can't really even get into a lot of the details of it, but he does have a very detailed face, which does match, at least some. Well, actually, not really. It is pretty different from his other counterpart there. And let me see if I can get that to focus. Let's find out. There we go. Yeah, some differences there. I do like this head sculpt more. He does look more Lex-like with the relaxed eyes. His eyes are not as relaxed in this version. But I don't really know what to say. I'm just going to give you guys as much of a view of this as I can because there's just so much going on with this armor. And there's a great look at that Orange Lantern logo. And of course, it went out of focus right as I say that. But we do have that. So a pretty flimsy look at the DC Universe Classics Wave 17 Anti-Monitor Build-A-Figure Orange Lantern Lex Luthor. And folks, I will leave it there. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.